Okay, so I know I'm not the only one feeling this way. Sonic's team's most recent projects, Shadow Generations and Sonic Frontiers, have been receiving some high praise over the last year. Mostly Shadow Generations. Frontiers had some issues from the start, like garbage endings, glitches, graphical issues, no artistic cohesion. But overall, it was very fun, especially with the new updates they gave you. Cooler boss fights and making Sonic way too much fun to traverse through the islands, making a lot of fans' favorite Sonic games. Speaking of fans' favorite Sonic games, Shadow Generations alone beat a lot of people's favorite Sonic games on their favorite Sonic game list. Fucking IGN has it as their number one best Sonic game, so it's pretty safe to say Sonic Team is doing something right. I want to dive a little deeper into why we're all mutually holding these games up so high. Why do we think it's so good? Well, it's the movement. The gameplay is different but familiar, fresh, and exhilarating. We've all been claiming these games are boost titles like past Sonic games. Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Generations, Forces. The reason I'm naming all these is so we can classify them. These are the boost games. I'm sorry, but I cannot classify Frontiers or Shadow Gens as boost games. These are not boost games. Sonic Team has created a new gameplay style that brings all of us together. I would classify these games as boost adventure hybrids. Let me explain. We're going to talk more about Shadow Gens first. Shadow Generations has to be one of the slowest 3D Sonic games to date. Now don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean the game isn't fast. They've created mechanics around Shadow that help him progress through the level, like the Doom Spears, Chaos Control, Doom Wings, Doom Blast. You unlock these abilities as you progress through the game. These moves essentially create fun, simple, yet complex, smooth gameplay. The levels feel huge compared to Shadow. He can traverse levels quite fast through a casual run, but when you learn and master Shadow's mechanics, you become a monster. You feel powerful in your movement. The game feels best when you're able to keep your momentum. That's what makes these games so fun and exhilarating to all of us. The last time we had power-ups in Sonic games that really enhanced gameplay and how we traverse the level, well, it's not colors. You can't tell me you care that much about the Wisp. It's the adventure games. You'd unlock abilities that would help you traverse through each level and more effectively. Like the Bounce Bracelet, Knuckles' Air Necklace, Tails' Air Boots. It made the game more fun and revisiting levels a given. Everything had purpose in each and every level. While we're here, let's classify the adventure games. Sonic Adventure 1, 2, 06.
There we go.
And if you really want to argue, you could totally say Lost World's kind of an adventure game. Kinda. You know, guys. Talk about that in the comments, okay? These are the adventure games. Now back to Shadow Gens. The level design in this game has some of the best in the series. Branching pathways, giving the player plenty of choice when it comes to travel, learning new paths to get a new time, or figuring out your own favorite path depending on what parts of the level you like more. The last time we were able to traverse with this sense of freedom was the adventure games. Shadow Gen's gameplay is obviously not one-to-one with Adventure because it does not include our current love, the Boost, hence why I deem Shadow Generations a Boost Adventure game. The way they handle the Boost in this game is probably my favorite out of all the Boost games, purely because I have to manage the Boost. This is the only Boost game, besides Colors, where I tend to run out of my Boost gauge. I love that I have to think about every move and how to play smart and efficiently. The sense of control in this game is incredible. Sonic Team really outdid themselves here. Good job, Sonic Team. Let's talk about Sonic Frontiers now. The level design is very interesting here and obviously last minute, but they pulled it off. I love Frontiers. I have so much fun traversing as Sonic through the open world. Collecting medals around the island is so much fun, especially when you master Sonic's traversal. There's nothing more satisfying than collecting a medal without having to do it the intended way, or even collecting multiple ones at a time doing it the unintended way. Now imagine these open worlds with artistic cohesion. Sonic Team, I know you love reusing levels, but I doubt anybody would be mad if you made an open zone game with old Sonic levels. If you'd be mad about that, let me know in the comments because I low-key think you're crazy. Back to the gameplay of Frontiers, we gotta talk about the cyberspace levels. These are not regular boost levels. Even with the power boost upgrade, it still doesn't feel like a boost level. They feel more like Shadow Gen levels, right? Obviously not as fun or as good as Shadow Gens, but dare I say, a prototype. I will say this, I do feel that Frontiers and Shadow Generations are also prototypes for what to come for the next mainline Sonic game. A stable, polished version of the newfound gameplay style, the Boost Adventure Hybrid. Creating new open zones to explore, discovering acts to play within the open zone to keep the feel of level progression like the original Sonic games. I'm excited to see what Sonic Team does with the next mainline Sonic game. I believe it's safe to say we're in for a big one, cause Sega got money now. Okay, Sega, I see you with your bills, but what? Zaddy Sega, am I right? Anyways, if you watched this the whole way through, thanks. And let me know your thoughts on what you want for the next Sonic game. Until next time, see ya. Y'all, so we're gonna call the Boost Adventure Hybrid formula BA for short. Badass formula, motherfucker!